Okay, we're going to do a quick overview on a 1964 Ford Thunderbird for you. Original 390 engine in it, all the accessories and everything on it just as it was in 1964. Obviously the car is red. All the seams on this car are just as fresh and nice as can be. All your gaps across the in front of the windshield, down the sides, along the fenders, both sides. Everything on this car is just top shelf. You can see the chrome, even the bezels around the headlights themselves are just absolutely as fresh and clean a chrome as you could ever find. Just a very nicely done car. The only thing I can tell you is from looking at it, it's one repaint from new. It does have a set of wire wheels with it. Narrow whites, just the way it would be. Thunderbird designation down the side. By the way, this thing doesn't even have a paint blister on it. Never did anywhere. Undercarriage is a duplicate of what you see on top. It's just absolutely as fresh as can possibly be. One rear view mirror as it was back in the day. That's just the way it was. Glass is all nice and fresh on this car. The correct wiper arms and blades, polished stainless steel, just the way they were in 1964. Last time it was inspected was 5 of 04. Of course, you know, we'll have it inspected and make sure everything mechanically on the car is sound, especially safety-wise. The interior in this car is 100% original. The seats have never been redone. The carpet's never been redone. It's just really a great car. It does have a ping pong radio in it, and I don't know if it works or not, and I don't care. But we do have the original radio that came out of that dashboard, and it goes with the sale of this vehicle. All the gauges are nice and clear. All your instrument clusters is nice. The speedometer bar works just as it should. Just a really sexy car. Door panels all original, carpet original. Love these handles to open it. You know, there's nothing cheaply done about this car. Steering wheel, no cracks whatsoever. The chrome inlay on the bottom, which is plastic, is still there, and it's not all broken up like most of them. Could use a little bit of dye on the center console here from previous owner arm on it. Dashboard has no cracks whatsoever in it. It's just a really nice straight dashboard. Sun visors, which are usually deteriorated, are not on this vehicle. They're just as fresh and clean as can be. Let's see, what else? Power windows all function as they should. You can see inside the doors all your gaps, your fender quarter panel seams and everything are all original. It had one redust from new, from what you can see. Just a really nicely restored car just from a paint job, from what we can see. And again, this is all nice sharp tin. There's nothing deteriorated at all whatsoever on it. We have the top down now. Obviously it does function as it should, and I'm sure Alex will give you a video showing that. Chrome in the back bumper, same as it was on the front. I mean, just as fresh and crisp as can be. Beautiful chrome on this car. I'm gonna close this door. You look down the side of this body, everything is just laser straight on it. There's no dents or imperfections or indentations down the side from doors being opened on it through the years. We left the fender skirts on. It gives a little bit more of a sporty feel. It's just a really nicely done car. Tail lights, all the plastic in the tail lights with your Thunderbirds on them are just as fresh and clean as can be. Pan underneath, your dual exhaust system coming out as it was in 1964. There's something on it here. I have no idea what this is. We're gonna have to see if we can buff that off. I don't remember that being there. Again, down the side of this car, passenger side, just as straight as can possibly be. It can't be any nicer than it is. Just a beautiful car. Same thing over here, nice and crisp, sharp fender well lips. Door on this side the same as the other, and both door panels are flawless. Passenger and driver side. You can see the original interior, which is leather at that point in time, if I remember correctly. Back seat. This wraparound back seat was really charismatic. It's just a beautiful way of doing an interior on a car. And when the top is down, there's no indication that this car even has a top. Ford did an incredible job whenever they produce these things. They're a little heavy, but it's a good looking car with a 390, more than ample power to push it down the highway. And again, the same thing on this side. It's just, you can't find it much nicer than this. Same thing, nice sharp edges. And then back to the front where we started, does have the original, and nice chrome on them too. It's not worn at all. The original turn signal indicators on top of both fenders. Gee, I can't tell you anything else on this car that strikes me as being an issue. The bumper guards in the front, there's no marks or anything on them. Chrome is nice and fresh on it. Same thing, bezel on this side, the same as it was on the other side. The air induction system for the hood is just as fresh and nice as can be. Got a dead bug in here, I think. Thunderbird designation across the front. It's really just a really nice car. You're going to see some pictures of the engine compartment and the trunk area where, of course, the top folds down into. It doesn't leave you a lot of storage space. Doesn't afford you a lot of storage space at all. These cars were incredible cars. They were probably one of the sexiest convertibles that were ever released by any company. These Thunderbird convertibles in the 60s, where the top went down and just disappeared like it was never there. Fantastic car. It does have the original 390 in it, original air cleaner, valve pan covers, power steering, power brakes. Everything works as it should. Power windows all function. It's just a great car. I don't know what else to tell you about it other than the paint is gorgeous. It's red, obviously. Original interior. Just a phenomenal car. And if you don't like this one, we got one in like a teal green color too. Same thing in teal green with a matching interior. Both 1964s, I believe, aren't they? Where's the other one, a 65?
66.
66, okay, so we've got a 64 in red and a 66, which is kind of basically the same thing, a few little body changes, and it's a teal color. So you got your choice of one or the other, but this guy is really a phenomenal piece of equipment, very nominally priced, and you're getting somewhat supercar performance in a very collectible convertible from in the 1960s. Take a look at it. It's at Autosport in Indiana, PA. Okay, a little quick video on the engine compartment on this guy. It still has, believe it or not, it still appears to be the original sound deadening material, insulator material underneath the hood. Original air cleaner, original valve pan covers, the motor painted the original Ford Thunderbird. The inner fender panels, you can see with the supports, everything is just as it was in 1964. It does have power steering, it has power brakes. Original tag on the front here yet, it's never even been taken off and painted. Same thing over here, this is the original. Battery check is okay, and it's also the original one. And you can see the engine compartment is just as fresh as it was. Also, look at this, it even has the original washer bottle back. Very nice car, no oil leaks. It's just a nice running, fantastic looking 1964 Thunderbird.
a 6